D, wait for it, rightful.
I got the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I'm coming at you today because I wanted to do a bunch of stories and videos and stuff, but I collect these articles for my Sunday video, and then the ones I don't use I make opposite videos. And this is coming a little bit late, but whatever. It's rather I'd rather come to the party than not, or be late to the party than not come at all. Okay, so this one. This comes from what's on Netflix.com, but this is a story about Greta Gerwig, and she is a director. She just recently directed Little Women, if you remember that movie with, oh gosh, what is Saoirse Ronan? Anyway, so it says Netflix eyeing Greta Gerwig to direct the Chronicles of Narnia movie. And we'll talk about what movie it is and everything, but that's Greta Gerwig right there, and that's the cover, like the newer cover of one of the first book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Okay, so let's read this article, and it says, we may finally get some news about Netflix's frontier into the Chronicles of Narnia after 4 years of waiting. We're hearing that Netflix is looking to kick off the franchise on Netflix with 2 movies, and that Greta Gerwig is eyed to direct both. We've had 2 waves of Narnia Netflix news thus far. Of course, the first round of news came in October 2018 when Netflix announced that it was teaming with the C.S. Lewis Company in a multi-year deal where they could produce series and movies based on the beloved books. They are beloved books. Then just under a year later, Netflix announced that Matthew Aldrich had boarded the franchise as a creative architect and oversee all development moving forward. The creative is best known for his work at Disney Pixar, including being the co-writer of Coco. I do like Coco. That's a pretty good movie. Since then, all has gone quiet aside from the occasional rumor or leak. That's 4 years on from the initial announcement. All right, and then that's the cover for the Chronicles of Narnia movie. The lion from it, Aslan. I'll give you my thoughts on the books and those movies and all that stuff. Okay. We first heard of some movement back in early 2021. However, we understand that Netflix reached out to various directors for a movie early in the year. Fast forward to now, we're hearing that Netflix will likely have Greta Gerwig directing the first 2 possible Narnia movies. Netflix did not provide any comment for this story. Gerwig is an esteemed actor and director behind Little Women, Lady Bird, Mistress America, and Frances Ha. I didn't see that. Later in 2022, Gerwig will be starring in White Noise as a character, Babette. The Netflix original movie is scheduled to release on Netflix towards the end of December of 2022 and received limited theatrical run. Beyond White Noise, Gerwig serves as writer and director on Warner Brothers' upcoming 2023 movie Barbie, and is tapped as a writer on Disney's live-action Snow White movie scheduled for release in 2024. We don't know exactly what movies will be directed by Gerwig or which books they'll cover. Many have predicted the Netflix won't stick to the book order, but there is nothing concrete about that. And then it says that we'll wait to hear more from Netflix on this, but until then, for a comprehensive look at everything we know about the Chronicles of Narnia movie. Okay, so they did another article about that, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to talk about this choice. So, is Greta Gerwig the best choice for this movie? Now, listen, first off, I think Greta Gerwig is talented in terms of directing. I can't remember whatever she's done acting-wise, but I do think as a director that she is talented. However, Lady Bird, Lady Bird was okay. I mean, these coming of age stories, they're all the same. So you're just like, okay, whatever. I've seen this a million times. And then Little Women, I liked Little Women, but I think I liked Little Women just because I like that story, not because she, made it fresh and new. I mean, she did things a little out of order, so I felt that it made it a little bit more confusing than anything. I was like, well, this is an interesting choice. I didn't like the choice, but it wasn't bad in terms of directing. And then and then the books for this Chronicles of Narnia, I do enjoy those books. The last two are kind of to me, but I was like, whatever. Like the last battle, is that what it's called? I think it's called The Last Battle. That one really isn't my cup of tea personally, but when I did read it, I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then, but I do think they're going to do The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe again, just because that's the most famous one. I mean, whenever you say the Chronicles of Narnia, that's the first thing that comes to mind is in terms of the books. Everybody remembers the Chronicles of Narnia and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And that's the one that everybody that I would expect Netflix to do first. I do think that they'll do the follow-up book, which was what was it, Prince Caspian, like they did with those Disney movies. I think that those two, because one follows the other one, However, and then they did the Downtrodden movie, which was not good. I think that one they just I mean, I don't know, that story is not that great anyway, so you're just like whatever. But yeah, I think they're going to definitely do Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's just the most famous, the one out of all of them. So, but we'll see what they do. But Greta Gerwig, I mean, is she the best choice? I don't know, but I mean, if she gets it, good for her. I hope she rocks it out and it looks good, and it's a good story and all that stuff. But tell me, what do you guys think about this? Do you think it's good for Greta Gerwig to direct both these two Chronicles of Narnia movie, or do you think they just shouldn't do it? I mean, how many times can you do Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe before everybody's just like, yeah, I've had enough of this story, I mean, do one of the other books that we all don't know about, But yeah, all right, you guys, tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.